Hello, Libra. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the month of March. Forgive me for 1 second. I'm going to attempt to pull 3 cards, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end of the month, after which I will clarify, and then I will close out with an oracle card for you. All right, everybody's carrying a fairly similar message this month. In your recent past energies, you could be dealing with a fellow air sign or someone who is like a mentor, a teacher, a guide, a therapist. You have the King of Swords showing up. So this could just be you using all of the wisdom you gained and all of the battles you've been through to carry forward, or it could be somebody else. We will clarify to find out. In the middle of the month, it looks like a similar message for everybody, at least for the beginning and the middle of the month. Some of them switch off at the end, but teamwork makes the dream work, or putting your work on display is what's being coming out for the middle of the month with the 3 of Pentacles. At the end of March, you might be learning how to take the win, but more likely than not, this usually means learning how to take the loss and or when to walk away. I could be wrong though. The 5 of Swords usually is a card of walking away from some kind of conflict. So let's get into it, Libra, starting off with that King of Swords at the beginning of March for the Libra collective for their greatest good, their highest timeline. Thank you ever so much. Well, I do believe that this King of Swords is another person. And I think that they might be a knight in shining armor trying to bring you an offer that would take you from feeling left out in the cold. But you might be a little too jaded and a little too apathetic to accept said offer. Now, those were only the cards on the split, so I can't say that for certain. Let's see, may I have some clarity, please, on the King of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Is that Libra making assumptions when someone's trying to bring them in from out in the cold? Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Rest, relax, recover, pray for a knight in shining armor, because he is trying to take you onto calmer shores, my dear. He is the guide in the boat, and that is you moving out of choppy waters and into a calmer environment. So you have someone in your circle, Libra, that might be older, but is certainly wiser and more mature. And they are trying to bring you in from feeling like you're left out in the cold, and you're assuming that they're not going to be able to help you out. But they are. They're the King of Wisdom. The King of Swords has seen the most battles. He's been through the most. I do believe, my darling, teamwork makes the dream work is the message on this 3 of Pentacles. So let's say, Spirit, what else do you care to share on the 3 of Pentacles in the middle of March for the Libra collective? For their greatest good, their highest timeline, and their highest purpose, what else do you have to say about the 3 of Pentacles in the middle of the month? Didn't come out, but Page of Pentacles wanting to make an appearance there with the Knight of Cups and 6 of Wands on the split. So you'll see success with this teamwork if that is indeed what the message is. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we do have, again, the 6 of Wands on the split. We do have a little bit of vampire energy coming in somewhere. It didn't come out, but it's on the split, so I have to note it. What did come out, however, is the Magician. So my dear Libra, you have all of the tools in your toolbox to manifest whatever it is you're trying to do with this group project. A couple more messages that could come with this card is that you could be taking things a little too seriously, and if you have some like El Diablo energy going on, then be a little more playful and lighthearted. The other thing this could be saying is that it's time for you to put your work on display, and then other people can either like critique it or just look at it. You don't necessarily have to be working with a team. The Magician certainly isn't. What else do you care to share about the Three of Pentacles and the Magician? And thank you. Ooh, okay. Well, some kind of shakeup is going to come and help you find some balance. Something was not built on a stable foundation, so it is going to be coming down. Now, whether this is your spark of inspiration and you tearing it down, or if this is just spirit going ahead and doing it for you, I mean, you did manifest this, so maybe this is a fresh start with a group project. I need more information, please, on the Three of Pentacles and the Magician in the middle of the month. Oh, and the Tower for the Libra collective. Please and thank you. Ooh. Oh, well, now he's come out. Okay, so maybe you've got some inner child healing to do. You need to draw on your strengths a little more, but you are manifesting an offer. Some kind of offer is going to come in, and it is going to shake things up around whatever this group project is. So may I have some advice then, please, for the middle of the month for the Libra collective? Thank you. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, sweetie. Whatever this is regarding your home life, stability, finances, it's time to step into being ready to receive, practicing a lot of self-love and self-care, and just really knowing that you can most definitely do some effortless creation here with the Magician and the Empress. So I, in fact, think this might be a pleasant surprise, this Tower coming in with whatever it is you're working on, but it looks really beautiful. So what is this Five of Swords about then? Do you maybe get like a little bit attitude-y Judy because you have such a win? I don't know. Tell me, Spirit, what would you like to say about the Five of Swords at the end of March? I'd like one more, please. One more, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So there's something from your past, could possibly be from back when you were a kid, that is going to require some patience and some healing, a little bit of transforming and alchemizing from whatever this is that's got you really in your head. Now, you do have the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords on the split, so I don't think you're overly experiencing too many self-imposed restrictions, but they are there. They are being noted, and obviously with that Five of Swords. So may I please have some advice then for the end of March for the Libra collective? For them to do that inner child healing, transform from whatever that conflict is, usually regards other people. Yeah, so you're going to need to set yourself apart and abandon anything that has you feeling stuck, but it's going to be okay. You've got the Eight of Wands coming out. You are going to get into alignment. It's just going to take a little bit of patience while you do that bit of healing, Libra. Okay, so with all of that said and everything in front of me here now, may I please have one final piece of advice for the month of March for the Libra collective before I think maybe a Sacred Creators Oracle for you today. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's time to get excited about spontaneous new mysteries and taking leaps of faith. I strongly feel like this is speaking to the beginning of the month, specifically this Six of Swords. So when you do finally accept that offer to move on to calmer shores and out of that choppy environment, bring a really spirited, excited, fiery, like Fool energy, because he was on the split, to this new land that you'll be traveling to. Now, you may not actually physically be traveling, or you may, but you're going to be going into a new era, right? One way or another, things are going to change. You're going to be in a different set of waters. So be excited about all of the possibilities. Bring some spicy mystery to the table. And like I was saying with that Three of Pentacles, don't take things so seriously. Be a little more lighthearted and have a little more fun. Okay, so may I please have a Sacred Creators Oracle to help Libra move on to calmer shores, have a little more fun, recognize that, what do we want to recognize? That they can actually get themselves into alignment pretty easily, and they do have all of the tools they need. Thank you. Move beyond intention to belief. Heck yes. Number 5. What say thee, Chris Ann, about move beyond intention to belief? Essential meanings. The importance of traditions and beliefs. Where's the Hierophant? Working with a group. Teamwork makes the dream work. Bringing your light to a conventional workplace. Maybe you're the tower that shows up in a workplace. Finding joy in a structured environment. Shining your truth into the world. Helping others. Finding the key to your spiritual north. Learning to be your own guru. Self-care message. Getting stuck in the status quo. A time to challenge institutional beliefs. Letting go of old ways of thinking that you've outgrown. Learning to navigate as a new age thinker in an old age circumstance. The need to cultivate more faith. You are a spiritual being, and you have light-working charisma in spades. You have the glow of a leader and the ability to bring people together under a common umbrella for a unified goal. Use your powerful voice and your message to inspire people. And you know what? That you may even be that Page of Pentacles, bringing in those magical messages to shake up the work environment. And show them the way by walking the talk. Seek to serve and move from intention to a place of unquestionable belief. You're being called to untether your faith so that you can multiply and flourish. Remember that there is no need to follow anyone else without first checking in with your own wise heart. Are you holding on to the ways of thinking without questioning them? What beliefs are you growing into? Allow Spirit to show you how to believe, how to really believe, because that is how your intentional, miraculous, and spectacular life thrives. Choose your beliefs. I'm going to stop right there. That is also with the Magician, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. So the stronger your faith, my dear, the more you're going to see in your external environment. Choose your beliefs. Write them down. They will know that they will guide you through any hardship you face. Say them out loud and hear the conviction in your own voice. State your future to the universe to hear. And when you do, you will unlock a beautiful symphony of success. Is an old belief keeping you locked in the status quo? It may not always click. It may not always be easy. How can you make sure it always feels uplifting and inspiring? How can you navigate an old paradigm with new ways of thinking? And how can you navigate a new paradigm and the unknown with old traditions in tow? And what needs to happen so that the past and the future can be merged gracefully? How can you stretch your beliefs in order to honor others' beliefs? How can you find yourself a satisfying middle ground? How solid is your faith? Move beyond intention into belief, Libra. This actually looks like a pretty decent month for you, though. Yeah, you're working with magic here. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.